everyone. Welcome to the Master League. The Masters Pro League, actually. Still your boy Priest bringing you guys all of the action. We saw a little bit of fun yesterday. Saw 21st Century do a madness yesterday. I think they got like 100 points out of 4 games. So that basically we're averaging 25 points per game. Now that is a big plethora of points, for the scrims, especially given the nature of the point system, I mean, every elimination counts as double, so for a fact that is all about eliminations, and that is and that is why I love, the Masters League. It is really elimination centric, So, but that tells you an interesting story of how these teams like to play, I mean, we've got 18 teams in the lobby tonight, so that for a fact that it's going to be a wild one actually. But I'm looking forward to that. 68 bodies in the cut. And yeah, everyone is having the idea or their structure of what it is they are trying to play in this game. And also, I think there's some money involved as well. First place goes home with about 10 bands, So, I mean, that's a big one. That's a big one. That's a nice one. That's a little bit of a nice incentive to navigate through as well. I think, yeah, the teams are in the air right now. The plane has taken off. It is still your boy Priest. Welcome, everyone. Do not forget to, like, share, subscribe. And I'll be taking you guys through the game. I hope you guys will be having fun with me. As, we out here, we stay strapped, we stay popping. Action time. Vibe in the air. Ooh, I can't believe I am actually missing PMPL right now. PMPL is actually going on right now, and the EU Championships. But this time, fortunately for us, we have Unsullied Army in the cut. But before that, let's do a little bit of a roll call while these teams are in the air. So you can take a look at the playing path there, all the way from the south to the northwest. I would call that, actually, to the northeast. I would call that southwest. Would I call that south? Yeah, I'll call that southwest. Yeah, that's an interesting one. That's what I'll call it, a southwest finish. But that is purely based off of the hinges that I've been able to see here. But taking a look at what is popping off right now, UAE and Cyclone Shield, it looks like in the southern side there's violence brewing up here. Bravo starts to spray through. Ninja will get knocked away. Wait a minute. Ninja in CLS. I thought this nigga was in 03. Now he's in CLS. Wait, I mean, are there 3 teams here? There's 3 teams in Primos. Ooh, that's a nice touch there from Stoner, but the pressure is on now. The sprays are fantastic. Trying to hold him off on the rear end. Tries to pop through onto Matrix again. Falls will shut the door, but Ninja will be confirmed. And on his backside, some bullets are ringing out. Did he think he wasn't gonna get touched from the back? Did Stoner think he wasn't gonna get got? Nigga, you will get got. Ooh, but Madness Esports are there to the rescue. And let's see if they'll be able to do an interesting third party onto the guys from UAE here. It might be a work in progress there. Pain will get the first one, but Pain will be swept away by 629, and the numbers continue to dwindle. Top C now sprays through. UAE under siege. Matrix losing a little bit of HP there, but the advance continues. Madness not letting this one rest again. Sting starts to sting and burn as another one from UAE bites the dust. UAE was so joyful here, but Madness Esports will make an example out of them. You do not want to get called out. You do not want to land in people's positions. I mean, they did get a couple of eliminations courtesy of the guys from Cyclone Shield, but that did not amount to anything. They've lost all of their players. They already swept back. First team back into the lobby. And Styx and Danny Brown... or rather just Styx will be here in this area, but Danny Brown is in the vicinity as well. I don't know if he's been heard, but Amani is just right in front of him. Pain will manage to get his health back up, but Top C and the rest of the guys from Madness Esports will be enjoying that position. They will be just navigating through there from the south side. Now, Severny under siege. Solo will get that first knock. Sprayed away. Jealousy. Will he make something happen right there? True, just hanging by the door, trying to cross through, but a beautiful jump shot there, but the recover is fantastic with the drop shot, connects first. And True will speak the truth there. Jealousy still knocked away. The revive, I don't know if that's what's going to happen here, but Jealousy is still going to try to be picked up, but PlayStation 5 will be holding a little bit of an angle from that position there, trying to find something to work with. Ed will spot, shoots with the UMP, but unfortunately he will miss. And True will find an angle there just inside. It will send one of them backpacking into the lobby, and now the advance starts to come through. Ped trying to get his HP all the way back to 100 as PlayStation 5 mounts the advance, popping through with the AKM, but he does not have a helmet. One touch on his head, and surely he will be finished. That's a beautiful tag from PlayStation 5. Will send Pedkid all the way down to the ground there. Wicked. There is no rest for the Wicked, but Top Boy is there. We'll get a couple of sprays in, but not enough to knock anyone or anything away. But Corey is at his door, knocking at the door, trying to find a way in. That does not tell the entire story, but Fowlplay will be doing a fantastic job here. The sprays from Top Boy will be eccentric. But surely he's responding. He tacked up a little bit too much there. That's a nice touch. PlayStation 5 might just be confirmed there. It's going to be a very tricky one. Ooh. Top Boy knows for a fact that the resets are ongoing here. Tries to pop right through, exposes himself. Just a little bit too much there. That will be the end. PlayStation 5 will get rezzed up as Fowlplay will claim 4 eliminations. And off we are. Violence. Every corner of the map there is violence going on. Now we take a look at the guys from 10-11. Idanation. Idanation. Tells you a story. I do apologize for the absence of sound earlier. But it has been sorted out. Now all of these teams are a little bit otherworldly, you know, in the way they are trying to, you know, navigate the play zone. I am impressed so far. Would have been equally as interesting if the zone was made super fast, you know, super quick. But, you know, that's not what everyone wants. Unfortunately, Kane has been lost, but now Danny Brown has been tagged up just a little bit there by Armani, trying to find an angle inside. Danny Brown takes the high ground. This service department. Is he going to find something inside? He's just by himself. The advance is in his corner here, and that will be the end of Danny Brown, courtesy of Armani Madness. Up to 5. 15 teams now. We started with 18. 3 teams have found their way to the back, all the way to the back there, back into the lobby. But Cyclone Shield will not relent. They will continue to advance, hopefully into the next game. But unfortunately, 21st Century in a difficult scenario here. They've lost one of their players, one of their strongest players, I might add, Wizzy. But Sino Rambo is there. Saw this guy do a madness yesterday as well. Looking forward to seeing if he's going to do more. Might spell a little bit of incompetence there, but he has been tagged up and exposed. An opportunity here for Snuffy as he pulls up to the scene. He might be able to find something there. Just inside, looking for a touch onto the guys from 21st Century. Power is in the sniper tower. Will take the ground floor. He is trying to provide a little bit of cover fire, but Snuffy will be injecting a little bit of that heroin into his veins there to give him the extra edge onto the rest of these bots. Nice spray there from Snuffy, but he will fall just a little bit short. Who exposes himself to Sino Rambo, forgetting that Sino Rambo is not to be trifled with here. And now 10-11 on a tricky setup. Snuffy is alone, and surely he will be sent back into the lobby. I don't know if the guys from 10-11 will want to take this engagement, but Bego will make the advance, but he will head all the way back, surely. The guys from 21st Century are aware of the smoke, and they are ready to take it. Oh, that's a nice one from Skinny! And Power will be locked away. Bego will make the advance through towards Roy, but he might be uprooted from that vehicle there, trying to use the buggy as a weapon, but he's uprooted instead. Makes the wrong move there, and that will be the end of Bego. 21st Century eliminating the guys from 10-11 one after the other, And now Skinny will try his own opportunity. Hopefully this one will work out this time. Skinny is the man. Pulls up to the scene and will catch one of the players from 21st Century. Power is still knocked away, and Power will be swept away. He will be powerless there. Sino Rambo, the last one up, I believe, for 21st Century. But they have been able to get 2 eliminations in, trying to phase in through the right-hand side. Sino Rambo trying to take on Skinny in a 1 versus 2. Roach on the rear end. Grenade starting to get cooked. Skinny has to be careful, but he is on the backside of the compound there. He might connect. Falls a little bit short. Grenade pumps to the right side, right-hand side. Skinny again, phasing left, right, feinting left again. Now moves on to the right-hand side of the building. The 1 versus 1 pops right through. Sino Rambo not to be trifled with, but again he's trying to hold off here so that Roach will have an angle on him. He's not trying to expose his entire body there, but the moment he does, he will be tacked up. It's an interesting setting here. He's going to be tacked up just a little bit there. Again, a little bit of a warning shot. Oh, that's a beautiful finish from Skinny. 21st Century swept away by 10-11 in Idanation, and that is what you call Idan. Idan moves from 10-11 as they wrest control of this position from 21st Century. Now that is the kind of performance you want to see, and you can only see it in the Master League. Unfortunately, Snuffy and Bego sacrificed their lives for the greater good. But hopefully, nothing too unfortunate here. 4 eliminations, I mean, not too bad. That's 8 points. So hopefully that will do something for them. But the guys from C4 are knocked away here. ADK crawling on his knees, but the rest of the guys are... The rest of his teammates will pull up to the scene. It's going to be Cold trying to get his teammate up. I don't know if the advance is going to be the right call here, but it is happening. The guys from Men of Blood, they can smell blood. They can smell blood. Grenades already popping off in the air. And here we go. Ooh, the violence continues to spin right through. That's a beautiful touch from Dream. Feigns on to the left-hand side again, trying to use the building as cover fire. Grenades after grenades will start to pour in or troop in shortly, but that's a confirmation from Dream there. Creed will be sent back into the lobby with the quickness. C4 trying to blow up here. Blow the guys from Men of Blood back into the lobby. Claude is still knocked away, but the revive, it looks like it is going to be going on here just in the corner of the buildings there. There's still so many ops around in this area. You can hear them circling around. It is first Arctics on the scene, but they will not be taking this engagement. I'm pretty sure they've heard, but they are not bothered at all. No Rage Esports coming in from the western side. Moses, Melly as well, now trying to make the advance. Reach the guys from Unsullied Army. Jesse pops right through from the corner that exposes his body just a little bit too much there. He gets knocked away by Moses, and the left hand side now might be the angle that they're trying to break in. Ooh, that's a fantastic touch. That's a spray right through again, and the bouncing shot, but the absolute sheer number and determination of Unsullied Army will come out clutch, and that will be the end there. C4 now holding their own against guys from Men of Blood as they shoo them out from that position. The outsiders getting pummeled by the guys from Vibe. And all of this is happening just outside of that northern side. There's so much violence on the map. There's still 40 bodies. And here comes the guys from Fowlplay. Now trying to hold the advance. The staircase on fire. You know that this is the guys from JUN Gaming trying to do the absolute best to navigate through, but he falls just a little bit short. They can't see him. They don't know that this dude is on the other side. Oh, they totally forgot about that one now, but he will be spotted by Drew, knocked away as well. Bibbs, back into the lobby he goes. 6 eliminations for the guys from Fowlplay, and they are enjoying this one. Surely they are having fun with it. You hear the Bugatti engine cackling through the outsiders. Losing yet another player, Risha, this time. That is an unfortunate scenario. Pintua is on the rear end. Get the guys from No Gaming with their last player, Keys, trying to find an angle, trying to find a brand new space inside of that play zone. Play zone is looking caked up, but you know what you're supposed to do. You know what you're supposed to do. Pintua, no vehicles, nothing. Surely he wants to eliminate one of the guys from Vibe. Send him back into the lobby. Oh, Oh, potato. And there we go. He potatoed that one, and that will be the end of Pintua surely. If he peeks his head out again, he's finished. Auzubillah. We have seen the evidence. Finished. Yeah, you better hightail it, my guy. You better get out of there, because you don't want to get caught out. But Dream Team there, I think having some fun. Team 2 surely will be swept away into the lobby the more he continues firing off like that. But Dream Team, Fugitive Esports in their sights, the 4 versus 4 balanced diets, but unfortunately yeah, PTA meeting. I think that's the name of this guy. PTA meeting or something. I don't know. I don't know what they do. The right now, but just the right thing with a smooth pronounce. Yeah, PTA meeting, and the rest of the guys from Fugitive Esports. I think they're having a little bit of a squabble here with Dream Team, but it looks like it's not nothing is going to be happening just yet. Ooh, that's a nice spray, but that's an even better spray. PTA meeting, you know go bend your head, no finish you. But that's a nice touch though. Might fall a little bit shorter, but the Invincibles are here as well, and you know it gets very, very tricky, you know, because some of these teams haven't gotten any eliminations yet, but we know how capable they are. The first Arctics will be one of those teams. They have just 1 elimination. That is 2 points. What does that mean? Ooh, Agathi trying to enter her Okada and Japa, but it's not going to work out. Dream Team will send her back to slumber. Back into the lobby she goes, and another shot again towards Deadshot. But Mashed Potatoes unfortunately will be sent back into the lobby as well. Crux and his last teammate will do the absolute best to navigate and get out of dodging this position. Dream Team doing the absolute best to hold down from this angle. This is a beautiful position they have, but it easily gets dangerous the moment they try to get sandwiched through as well. Fowlplay and the rest of the guys will be making that advance to that position, trying to breach here. You can hear them outside. Shockwave has been knocked, and that's a beautiful spray from Haas there, just to send Solo all the way back. But again, he is going to be very, very cautious. True on the north side, the hillside, trying to hold it off. And now the smokes, the utility starting to come outside. Flash from a Dream Team. Oh, Haas exposed himself just a little bit too much there, but he is going to get tagged up. And now the breach is coming through. The guys from Fowlplay, they can smell blood in the water. They're swarming around. Grenade by Solo, already in hand. Tries to bend it through the corners, but he pops it in the right area there. He feeds it again. Ooh, Solo exposes himself just a little bit too much there. Into the side from Dream Team. Third parties will be smelling all around the place, but that will be the end of Fugitive Esports as they are swept away. Curry's knocked away, but fortunately, he will get picked up. 10 eliminations to Fowlplay. PlayStation 5 was the sacrifice they needed to make, but they're looking for more numbers. That's from 10-11. Still here hanging around. You can see what is going on in this area for 5 eliminations and more. But Skinny will head back down and find a better angle. That's a beautiful position he has. Does have a Dream Team in his sightlines. But for how long though? Will they take the advance? If I were Dream Team, I would definitely want to take the advance. You know, just reduce the number of teams I would have to engage with. But the guys from First Arctics, you can hear them just firing away in the background. More and more, the numbers start to dwindle. More and more. Madness Esports, 6 eliminations to them, and they're still holding strong. But unfortunately, the play zone has shifted towards the north. And he has shifted away from them, but Pintua is still here, and he is going to be the thorn in the side. But he is going to be swept away by the play zone, unfortunately. Goes out in 8th place, no eliminations to count for. But he was able to delay one of the guys from Fowlplay. I believe that is Solo, but the reset will come on. Dream Team still holding that northern side, ever placed in a fantastic position, but that is the danger of their position. There's no eliminations just yet. They're heavily placed in, but nothing to show for it just yet. On the other side, 10-11, just holding up on that northwestern side, and nobody is contesting them just yet. There's still a lot of bodies around, and now the guys from Fowlplay will be making the advance inside of the zone. So far, they are the most aggressive and most violent team that we've seen. 6 eliminations to solo alone. He already has an idea of what he's trying to do, but they have to be careful. The Invincibles are the team that's right in front of that area. Unsullied Army now will be receiving the stick, and Slick will be sent back in time. Fowlplay heavily dominating. Another play zone has moved away from their position. They have to find an angle to enter from, and they might just be choosing the guys from the Invincibles. And these guys are in the middle of the road. Be for real. Be for real. What is going on? These guys are in the middle of the road. What do you think this is? But Chocolate will get his hands onto the guys from First Arctics there, and I think Unsullied Army might just have a little bit of biting off a little bit more than they can chew there. Vanessa pulls up to the scene. They do have their 4 eliminations from the guys from No Rage Esports that they did eliminate earlier. Now the violence on the left hand side looking very interesting here. Sean and the rest of the guys from Invincibles are holding off, but Madness Esports have moved away. They were in this position, but they've moved away. Top C and Armani, the last 2 up. The sprays continue from Top C into the smoke and into the little corner there, but Lucid will catch Skinny, knocks him clean off, and now 10-11 in danger all the way onto that northwestern side. Dreams will have a lot to do to hold off in that area, but ooh, that will be the end of Roach, courtesy of Lucid, the Groza, ever so powerful. 2 eliminations, unfortunately, for Dream Team. They would have to do so much more. Even if they win this game, if they cannot do at least a double digit, what did they really achieve? Now Madness Esports continues to hold off in this area. Top C and Armani and a beautiful split. 8 eliminations to them, but here come the guys from our Fowlplay breaching the guys from Dream Team, and now the numbers starting to dwindle again. And now Curry is there, Chef Curry, but he is going to be swept away, unfortunately. That will be the end. Just the opportunist. Such an opportunist, spraying into the mist, spraying into the distance, trying to catch something from the guys from a Dream Team. It would be wiser for him to make the advance a little bit closer there, but his vehicle might get uprooted and blown away. Jesse is going to be spotted, and that will be the end. Top C with a beautiful spray, sending Unsullied Army back into the lobby, and it looks like Madness Esports will be taking this one. Dream Team, best in rotation, rotating all around the map with 2 eliminations. Congrats, beautiful stuff. You love to see that, and that will be the end, surely. Madness Esports taking that chicken dinner, ladies and gentlemen, with a bombastic side eye, bombastic finish. You know, stop playing. That was 11 eliminations to Madness Esports. That is what I love to see. Top C, MVP with Armani. The Invincibles did a 2nd place finish with, I believe, 6 eliminations for themselves. Dream Team in 3rd place with 4 eliminations, and the guys in 4th place, Unsullied Army, with 6 as well. Fowlplay in 5th place with 12 eliminations. 10-11 in 6th place with 5. First Arctics in 7th place with 3. Outsiders in 8th place with nothing. Vibe in 9th place with 2. Guy from C4, 10th place with 2 as well. No Gaming, 11th place with 1. Fugitive in 12th place with 1. Men of Blood in 13th place with nothing. 14th place with nothing as well. No Rage. 21st Century, 15th place with 3. Cyclone Shield in 16th place with 2 actually. And Habitual Gaming with 17th place with nothing. And the guys from UAE in 18th place with 2. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a banger of a finish. Woo! That's a doozy. That's a doozy, man. That's a doozy, man. Dream Team, congrats. Oh, yeah, congrats. Rotation, best in rotation. Don't worry, you carry last, then you know that Masters League is not about rotation. All right? Yeah. Okay. Can I put this in for my eyes first? Yeah. Dream Team, keep it up. Keep rotating around the map, alright? By the time play zone claim you like 2 more times, you go big bird there. Yeah? You play around too much. The more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out. Haven't you heard? Rotation doesn't work here. If you rotate, you're finished. 4 eliminations and the possibility for a chicken dinner, you threw it away. Why? Because you were rotating around, playing the edge, jumping, zero awareness. You'd forgot about Fowlplay. Fowlplay that has been killing niggas from the beginning of the game. Forgot about them, right? Cool. I love it. Do it again in the next map. See if they'll not kill you. All right? Congrats. But fantastic work for Madness Esports, man. I loved every second of watching them. They were absolutely fantastic. Armani, I think they played, all the way from Severny with Cyclone Shield and UAE. First engagement of the game. They were right out the gate dropping bodies. That is what the Masters League is about, ladies and gentlemen. But I may be wrong. Continue rotating. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back very shortly, having game 2 ready for you guys. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Put the numbers up and enjoy the stream. Come on, headache. My head, these people won't give me headache with their rotation. Okay, I think we're back right now. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream. It is the Masters League. You know what time it is. A little bit of action here and there, but it's been a little bit fun so far. Saw the guys from Dream Team and Madness Esports and what was the team that took second place? I think it was the Invincibles, yeah, took second place. Beautiful stuff coming in from them. They didn't really start with all the eliminations, but they got the hang of it at the end. They pushed one team. All it took was one team, and they snapped through. So yeah, these are my granuts that I usually use for Gary, cause I did drink Gary die for this for this place. I did drink Gary every day. Sakwa. Sakwa kill you. Granuts. Stop playing. Sakwa there everywhere. You gonna taste you. Alright. Can feel my eyesight going down. So yes, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Plane is in the air. Vibes on vibes. Everyone is where they should be. And yeah. So we'll take you back to the next game. 17 teams here, unfortunately. I think we were supposed to have 18. We did have 18 in the last game, but now we've got 17, unfortunately. Well, you know what? Actually, 2 players shorter than we had in the last game. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But we stay ready. We stay strapped in. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is game 2. We're heading to Miramar. It is the Masters League. Ooh, let's enjoy a little bit of action from Miramar. Ooh. Mom, look at chop my groundnut too. More than verse. Okay. Alright. Sorry guys, this is so unprofessional. Chopping groundnut while streaming, bro. I wouldn't advise. Ooh. 21st century into something here. Wheezy. All the way down to about 10 HP, but will manage to score something. But he does not have any utilities at his disposal, though. So this might spell a little bit of a challenge for him, but he will confirm. Haas will be sent back into the lobby. Fugitive Esports, a man down. Fugazi. Now, this is the coolest name in this lobby. It is the coolest name. Nothing you can tell me. This is the coolest name in this lobby. Fugazi. No, this guy. I hope to see him in the NPL or something. I would love to be calling this guy. Fugazi. No Fugazi. UAE. And looks like, yep, 10-11 and UAE getting into it again this time. Again, we saw this yesterday. But Bego is there this time. Bego will spray. Will catch Matrix. And Matrix biting off a little bit more than he can chew here. And Bego is there to the rescue. We'll pick up Roach very shortly, but he will send Matrix packing. Matrix, don't enter Matrix. Bro, nigga, you are not the one. Whoever understands that reference is a real nigga. If you understand the reference I just made, you a real nigga for sure. Matrix, off you go. But no UAE, very equally stubborn team as well. First Arctics and the guy from the Outsiders. I think they're getting through a little bit of something there. Whoa. Peachy and the Outside. Now hold on. This is an interesting mix. I'm seeing Solo from Afro Esports with an Afro tag. And now I'm seeing Peachy here. Where is the San Martin? Oh shit, y'all niggas in San Martin and dying already to first Arctics? Hey, I'm the one who shut down the bar. Dead Shot and Mashed Potatoes will be getting 2 eliminations apiece there, but Peachy is more than capable of tearing through these guys, I'm very sure. But Unsullied Army now on the receiving end of some interesting danger all the way out here in Monte Nuevo. Code will get that first elimination. Jesse and his goons. We need to do something interesting about this one though. The numbers are not in the advantage anymore. Prophecy, tell me, what do you see in this engagement? Because this guy is all alone. Jesse and Prophecy, I mean, that's an interesting duo. Can they make something happen though? You can hear the bullets starting to crinkle out. Ooh, that's a nice grenade, just a little bit too short. This guy, if that grenade connects, no way. Ooh, Prophecy gets spotted and sent back into the lobby. Jesse, pro player, stop playing. Slime. Pro player. Jesse, pro strats. Don't even move a muscle, my brother, before these guys will eliminate you. Please don't move, my guy. Stay there. So take a look at around the map here. Looks like guys from Vibe will take an inkling from that clear line position. Ooh, no gaming and 21st century. Looks like they are going to be battling here in Al Azahar. That tells you a little bit of an interesting story there. Power trying to find through, but no idea. And unfortunately, Odd Man will be sent back into the lobby, courtesy of the guys from Fugitive Esports. I think there's a lot of bodies here. Wheezy will connect to no guns, sends him back into the lobby as well. Power still holding the rear end, trying to find an angle inside. Sino Rambo has pulled up to the scene though. And now, 21st century are trying to level up and increase the elimination count. Fugitive Esports somehow lurking around. Fugazi is there at the rear end. Ooh, pops out a little bit too much. Ooh, love to see that. What a bait. They really baited this nigga. They baited Sino Rambo. He thought that guy was going to jump out of the window. But no. And now Wheezy continues to spray inside, trying to take the advance. But Fugazi and the rest of the guys from Fugitive Esports will not let him survive. And he is going to be tagged up and knocked away by Shockwave. Power will be the last one left, but a beautiful spray to KLX from Power there, but he falls a little bit short. And Fugitive Esports now on the upper hand. All they have to do is eliminate every single person that they can see. And Wheezy will be sent back into the lobby. Fugitive Esports on the upper hand here. Fugazi is still on the rear end. Guys from 21st century still trying their absolute best to hold on, but Giga Nigga Giga Nigga, I love this. I love the naming here. No idea, unfortunately does not have any utilities to back that ass up. And Fugazi is still lurking around there. 21st century, I don't know if they have some still close by, but the reset onto KLX is going to be a possibility. Now the guys from Fugitive Esports will be making the right call, and 21st century will be resetting as well, but now Fugitive Esports have all of the advantage. And now it's a matter of the guys from No Gaming will fight 21st century first, or Fugitive Esports. It's a matter of preference. It's a matter of what they choose. But Vibe, you see them just navigating through there, making an advance into the guys from C4. With Ace did shoot a couple, but unfortunately nothing to connect just yet. But here come the guys from Vibe. I'm not sure if they're aware of Ace's position. Yep, I think they're aware. That's why they're not peeking through. They're trying to find an angle, trying to navigate through. As Kenny and the rest of the guys from Vibe will be extending a little bit of an interesting position here, circling through. But I think they will choose a play zone instead. Again, this is not what the Master League is for. You know that there's an up right there. You know that there's an up right there. Take the fight. And oh, they choose the guys from Men of Blood instead. It's an interesting scenario for them. 5 is the guys from Men of Blood. It's a 4 versus 2 scenario here. You can hear the numbers starting to trickle down. 2 players from the guys from Men of Blood holding out. The play zone will claim Jesse. That will be the end for the Unsullied Army. Oh, Creed will fall a little bit too short, and Judzy run over. That will be the end. Vibe doing a lot of work. They're working overtime here. Ace is on the other side, and the numbers again starting to dwindle. Guys are enjoying themselves though, but Ace is fighting all the way from around the way. He's going to be trying his best to navigate through, but Creed gets swept away, knocked off as well. Fantastic spray towards Ace again from that corner. Oh, that's a nice touch. And that is a fantastic spray from AC4 in the cards, spraying again, and his elimination looks like it might just have been stolen from him by Rage. And the DBS, what a beautiful touch. Kenny falls through, but again, Iceman is there to cover for his teammate. Unfortunately, that will be the end. Shaq sees all the action has gone through there. Will he choose to take the engagement? Yes, he will. But does he know? Does he have all the intel? Ace is still on the rear side, trying to pop right through. I don't know if he's been spotted, but he has to be careful of Shaq's position. Come on, bro. You should have gone for that reset. There is no way. ADK had no idea of what was going on there, but Kenny will get his health back up, and Vibe will be back up again to a two-man team, two-man power. 10 eliminations, or rather 5 eliminations, but they have secured 10 points as ADK will bleed out, and that will make that 6. Fugitive Esports in danger again now, courtesy of the guys from Madness crawling in from the rear end. 21st Century again starting to unleash on that position. El Azhar looking very choked up. Cena Rambo making the advance. The guy on the hill has been knocked away again. I mean, that has to be the worst kind of Overwatch I have ever seen. But now here comes Cena Rambo making it through. That's a match card, but again he breaks it through, gets the first touch and the second. Cena Rambo, stop playing. Cena Rambo Jr., stop playing. Now that is why he's called Cena Rambo. 1 bullet, 2 bed, stop playing. Beautiful stuff from 21st Century. Again, they survive. No Gaming, somehow nowhere to be found. I thought No Gaming was going to be in this area, waiting for something to, you know, fall out the cracks. But you know, six eliminations, 21st Century still making a habit of it. Wait a minute, is No Gaming out of the lobby? I didn't see them get eliminated though, but all of these teams in this western side are still trying something. No Rage Esports will be pulling up to the scene with a smoking UAZ. I'm not sure what this is for, but you know, could get tricky about the second. Please guys, do not forget to like the stream, share the stream, and you know, subscribe to my channel. More Masters League will be brought to you, but it will require a lot. Does this guy have a vehicle around him though? I think he should. This one that he's just hanging around here. Yup, he does have a vehicle around him, so he should be good. He's good, so a vehicle around him. So no need to stress out. We'll choose to navigate into the play zone instead. That would be the wiser call. Smarter call. Think. Play zone moves all the way down south. Now 10-11 in a blessed position, all the way out there in the eastern side of the circle there. Nobody contesting. They have so many bodies around, but nobody will be dropping them just yet. UAE heavily blessed out and holding outside in that position. They don't necessarily need to overextend. You know that Skinny equally blessed and holding off. The rest of the guys from UAE holding interesting setting, interesting position. Unsullied Army, fortunately falling a little bit short. But 10-11 will hold out here just for the time being. I think the play zone will be favoring them, but then you know they're all cooped up with this compound. Might require a little bit more from them. Sparring, a couple of interesting shots with the guys from UAE, but the Invincibles starting to pucker up and loosen the grip on their bullets. Unfortunately, Chocolate is AFK, so that means that's from the Invincibles spraying into the distance, but cannot connect any of those shots. Guys from No Rage as well, falling just short. First Arctics north Got a lot of bodies in front of them. They can hear the bullets ringing out. Crux and Mash shooting into the ground right there. They're trying to find a couple of people to do damage to, and I think it is the guy from Fowlplay just behind them. Fowlplay did have a hell of a first game. He got like 12 eliminations. Nice spray from Crux. That's a fantastic spray. Falls a little bit by the wayside there, but there's still a lot of bodies around. And this is a beautiful sandwich. No rage in trouble once again. And now they're caught between a rock and a really hard place. Links will be confirmed by Ronnie there. Mash will be spotted as well, but for Ronnie sprays just too far. A single tap would be the wiser choice, but again, the distance will give Mashed Potatoes the opportunity to get out of dodge. Now Agathe, unfortunately, will be spotted out and knocked away. And now Senior Boy making the advance from the southern side. First Arctics have a lot of fighting to do, but will they be able to hold on? Agathe still knocked away. First Arctics in a 3-man split right here, just trying their absolute best to hold on. No one has been able to make it to Agathe's position just yet. The rest of the guys, but Agathe will be confirmed unfortunately via beautiful grenade from Senior Boy. He creeps up just close enough, and he might just connect another grenade towards Deathshot's position. It might get very tricky. First Arctics will need to get out of dodge, but they do have the play zone to navigate through as well. Oh, that's a fantastic spray from Senior Boy. Will catch Deathshot clean off. And now First Arctics cut down to just the 2, holding up the hillside. And Senior Boy trying to spray through the openings inside of the tractor there. You have to love the consistency coming in from the guys from the Invincibles. That Eurus engine is round through by the dust. Cyclone shield trying to render through inside of that play zone, but now they are facing the guys from Madness Esports, who did take that first game. Had a fantastic game themselves, but they have lost pain again. And now the guys from 1011 making their way inside of that play zone in an interesting split all around corners, trying to hold off Snuffy, still ground floor, still piping through, trying to find an entry position. Oh, that's a bastardly good grenade. You have to love that one, but Snuffy is going to be repelled. His attack will have to reset himself. And now Sticks is there. Pops right through. We'll see a couple of shots to work through, but he is going to get knocked away clean off there by Skinny, and he will be sent back into the lobby momentarily. 10-11 playing the rear end and trying to eliminate as much teams as possible. They're up two eliminations this time, as Roach is going to be scouting through, just looking for an entry position. Ooh, that's a nice touch from Roach there, but it looks like that's not going to be working through. Vego with the 1v1 craziness there will eliminate the last player for the guys from Men of Blood. Pops back into his vehicle, and that will be that. The guys from 1011 in a fantastic position. They're trying to spread out and trying to raise the numbers as they scroll through. Ninja will be the last one up left for Cyclone Shield, and he does have a lot of work to do. The vehicles are heavily busted up, but he has to be careful, cannot overextend, cannot overcommit. 10-11, and that is the danger of having a single player. He has been given out. They know this position is somewhere around this area, but will they choose to go inside of the play zone just yet? The sprays is good, and now the angles again. Ninja pops right through from the right, but he's overwhelmed. Skinny is there, will send him backpacking into the lobby. 4 eliminations for 10-11. Once again, they're creeping through, and this is what happens when the team is complete. They're edging through, eliminating teams. Every single team that comes in their way, they are tearing them apart. But so is the team from Fowlplay. They're absolutely dominating as well. They've got 3 eliminations so far, potential for 10. Have a fantastic game so far, but Senior Boy drives just a little bit too close for comfort there. Solo will spawn him and spray him down. And I don't see him surviving all the way to that shack he's heading to. Nope, he's not heading to the shack at all. He's trying to make an advance through that corner, and he is going to escape. Senior Boy drives all the way through with his Eurus to reconvene with the rest of his teammates. Solo, unfortunately, will miss all of the shots to connect to that angle, but again, he is going to fall a little bit short again. Curry tries to spray inside, but he falls a little bit too short again. True. Still knocked away. The reset ongoing. Tell me, who do you think is going to take this one? Fowlplay or 10-11 or UAE? Because UAE is still there, wreaking havoc. It's a 3-man team, but they're equally as dangerous though. We hear the numbers starting to dwindle again, but Ronnie exposing himself just a little bit too much there. Pops right through, but Skinny is there to the rescue. We'll get the confirmation onto the 2, and that will be the end for 2 players from the Invincibles. And Senior Boy just couldn't have the angle, and now he has to battle against the guys from Fowlplay as they move up to the scene. Pops right through, the backside, pops in, the AUG, you can hear it's ringing out, but that will be the end. True snatches it up, and now we're down to 4 teams. Mashed Potatoes overwatching, seeing the guys from Fowlplay trying to make their advance. Again, the numbers not looking too nice for them. They're just a 2-man team, Crux and Mashed Potatoes. They do have 4 eliminations between them, so hopefully that will amount to something. The guys from 10-11 are back up again to full capacity, 4 players up. Now they're trying to make their advance inside of that play zone. Hopefully they will start to crash into the guys from UAE, or make an advance, or make an interesting play here. It might require them to make through. Oh, the spray is good. The spray is better. Now they run into the guys from from Fowlplay, but they do make the advance, popping right through. Roach goes prone immediately, and he might just get blown away, unfortunately. Here comes Roach, trying his absolute best, but he might just get blown away. Oh, Jay with a fantastic grenade does the trick. And now another advancing grenade, and here comes PlayStation 5 trying to run him over. And he does run him over. PlayStation 5 does a fantastic job of seeking through, and here comes the guys from UAE. They know that they have all the numbers advantage. Again, Bravo pops right through to True, tries to get him down, and that will be the end. UAE come out on top. Woo! UAE, phenomenal finish. But of course, these guys were also, they had the zone. They didn't move. They were just chilling, taking fights or taking engagements from inside of that compound, or rather inside of that building, for like two hours. So I guess they achieved their desired result. GG's to them, 6 eliminations and a chicken dinner to boot as well. Guys from Fowlplay in 2nd place with 5, 6 also to the guys from 10-11. First Arctics with 4 in 4th place. The Invincibles in 5th place with 4. Yeah, I'm not seeing some crazy numbers like we did in Ranjo. I'm not seeing those crazy numbers. Eliminations are spread across the board. Cyclone Shield in 6th place with 2. 21st Century in 7th place with 6. Guys from Men of Blood in 8th place with 3. No Rage Esports in 9th place with nothing. Madness Esports in 10th place with 3. C4 in 11th place with 2. Vibe in 12th place with 6. Dream Team in 13th place with 1. Fugitive in 14th place with 3. Outsiders in 15th place with nothing. 16th place with 1 is the guys from No Gaming, and 17th place is Unsullied Army. Hey, bombastic, 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 bombastic finish. Ooh, I loved what I saw. I loved what I saw coming in from these teams. I mean, you can tell you can tell from the, the settings there, tell that these teams have been absolutely tearing it up. I mean, all of the points going across the board. No one was left out. Eliminations, every single team got eliminations except Unsullied Army and Outsiders and the guys from No Rage Esports. I believe everybody else got at least, one elimination, at least one. Yeah, I'm right. Everyone else got at least one elimination, and I think the highest number of eliminations we got was 6, and there were a lot of 6s. I don't think anyone got up to 7 eliminations. I don't think so. I'm scrolling through here, but I'm not seeing up to 7. No one here got up to 7 eliminations. 6 is the max, and there's like 5 teams that got 6 eliminations. UAE got 6, 10-11 got 6. Hold on, I think 21st Century got 6 as well, and I think even Vive as well got 6. So they all scored the same points. That is why I love the Masters League, man. They all scored the same points, all the same points for these teams, except the guys from 10-11 because they got 1 extra point for placement in 3rd place. So that edges them just above the rest of the other teams. But fantastic showing from UAE and the guys from Fowlplay. Hoping to see more of that action. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've been enjoying the content so far. And yeah, so big shout out to all of you in the live chat. Gray, I see you. One versus PUBG Mobile, I see you as well. Jahad, my main man, I see you guys as well, living up the chat. Big shout out to you guys for tapping in and staying tapped in. But we have a Sanok coming in for you guys next, and that is the action, ladies and gentlemen. You know what the vibe is. Got my granite here with me because I'm a sackback. But yeah. I'm on a new vessel. So yeah, do not forget to like the stream, guys. Don't forget to like the stream, share, subscribe. So by the time we return, we will have a little bit of a Sanok action for you guys. So stay strapped in, stay ready, stay strong, and I'll catch you guys in a couple of minutes. Yeah, guess who's back? Back again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Master League. And that shot said he can only send 2 teams to the lobby. That's the energy I love to see. First Arctics taking that winner chicken dinner this game. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, so let's see if First Arctics will get it done this time around. You know, maybe third time will be the charm. We don't know. Fingers crossed. Bang bang. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be heading to Sanok very shortly. And yeah, it's been an interesting ride so far. A couple of teams have been absolutely tearing it through. But the last game we saw was a barrage of 12 pointers. 12 points everywhere. 6 eliminations everywhere you go. You know, and a couple of teams falling a little bit short. So that tells you something interesting. You know, that tells you something very interesting. And what does that tell you? Miramar is different. Miramar is different, bro. It is absolutely different. The way they were popping off in Eranjo and all of that. Yeah, Miramar was not built for that at all. But you know, it is Sanok, so I'm ready to get into the action right quick. The teams are in the air, they are flying through the skies, and you can see there's a couple of bodies getting dropped there. No Rage Esports and 10-11. It looks like it is them. Now, No Rage Esports have one in the bag, courtesy of Lynx. We'll get our first knock in. Hopefully it will not be his last. There's more work to do though. He will get his HP back up, but he does not have a vest. Unfortunately, the guys from No Rage Esports not been able to find what they were looking for just yet. So they are not going to be giving up. They have first elimination in the bag. An interesting layout. I think this is their landing spot to it. It is the guys from 10-11 that came to look for trouble. I came to look for trouble out here. Guys from No Rage circling about, looking for another exposing point there. Lynx, Deji, and Any have all fallen back south, and I believe this is the No Rage strategy. The prone strategy works every single time, but will it work against the guys from 10-11? Because these guys are the Idan loss. Hopefully, you know, DG's there, hopping, skipping, and jumping through, trying to find an entry. It's a 4 versus 3 scenario. I mean, the guys from No Rage Esports know for a fact that they have the numbers advantage now. They've already gotten 1 elimination, but Fugitive Esports is around these parts. I think they've heard something. I believe they've heard something. Ooh, Dolapo is in the chat, guys. And he says, greetings, Dolapo. What's popping, my bro? What's popping? Fugitive Esports here. We'll have a little bit of a Fugazi. We'll get out of dodge, actually. We'll move away from that position. I mean, take a look at the rotation from the south all the way into the position in ruins. I mean, there's so much potential for any team that will make that rotation, but Unsullied Army will choose actually to battle it out with First Arctics all the way out there in Painan. Hopefully, I will go over to that engagement once someone is dropped off. Oh, Dream Team and Habitual Gaming. It looks like a little bit of something is happening all the way there in Hathim. A couple of players will get dropped off. Ooh, Kenzo is prone on the ground. Dream Team have replaced one player with another, but they've maintained the squad. Habitual Gaming making the advance a little bit forward now. 4 players up. They've already got 1 elimination. Can they get more? Wicked is on the northern side. Still hankering about inside of that building. The utility is starting to fly through, but nothing connects just yet. Top Boy is still crying on the ground floor. Funny enough, I just started watching the show. Top Boy. Ooh, that's a nice touch from Lucid. Will connect to Top Boy, knocks him clean off, and now the breach will come through. Wicked is all the way on the rear end there, peeking up, just trying to catch a little bit of a scapegoat position from one of the guys from Dream Team, but he is going to be going for that reset. Opens the door, closes it right behind him, I think. But that's good to catch that opening position. Trying to phase right through. Oh, that's a nice touch. That's a fantastic play from Wicked. Baits him up inside. And we'll send him back into the lobby. Beautiful stuff, but Jealousy will be the next one to fall, courtesy of Kenzo. This guy has been prone on the ground for like 2 days now. And now hey, we will come out to play. We'll get that knocked through. We'll work the magic inside at this position. Sleek is here. He's all left to sleep. But you know that but you know that that's gonna happen to you. Yet you would still peek. Kenzo. Wait a minute. Which Kenzo is this? Wait a minute. That name sounds familiar. No rage. And the guys from 1011 brewing it inside. Here comes Bego peeking it out. And I believe that will be the end of 1011 by No Rage Esports. Beautiful work coming in from Moses to clutch in the last one. And unfortunately, they did lose one in that engagement, but they are 4 points up. Outsiders now in the dangerous setting. All the way out here by now, Lurisha. Trying to summon the Babalawo in him because he's prone on the ground, or rather on the ground floor there. But Gunnar circling through, just navigating through the positions. First Arctics in a dangerous setting here. But they do have all of their players up. So that will constitute an advantage for them, at least for now. But they can only make out 2 eliminations from here. So that has potential for just 4 points. Molotov cocktails getting tossed out. These guys are really just sitting around, yo. Be like saying they don't want to fight because what's going on, man? What is going on? Okay. Oh, Gunnar is there first. Pops right through, and he is going to be tagged up very, very closely. But Agathe, there's only so much she could do from that position. Grenade will be the next thing to follow. Gunnar does have to get out of dodge from that position. He might connect. And it does connect. Beautiful touch from Agathe there. And that will be sending him all the way back there. And a Molotov cocktail will probably be the next thing to burn right through. He does shut the door and heads back to Arisha. Guys from First Arctics. And now breaching on. They're coming through. They can hear them. Gunnar fainting towards the left. It's all left to Arisha now. What can he do? He's trying to get him up. But that dude is already there, man. He tries to drop shot. Oops, opens the door, starts to head all the way back up, trying to get his HP back in order. First Arctics chasing him down. And now probably the utilities and the grenades will be the next course of action. Did he switch to the VSS? No way this dude tried to use a VSS against a UMP. I'm gonna reach out Babalawo strong. I go like no. Waiting your Babalawo they give you make you smoke. To think you would use a VSS against the UMP in hip firing. What? A sniper? I mean automatic and all, but goddamn nigga, it's just 20 rounds and you will miss. It's not like all your 20 rounds will connect when you're hip firing. Nigga, you will miss. Why did you just reload your primary weapon, bro? Like, what's going on here? I mean, but then this is practice. So practice reloading your primary weapon, my guy. Because I'm a big fan of the VSS and I would never use it in that manner unless it was absolutely necessary or unless I had no secondary weapon or I ran out of bullets. Then I can justify using the VSS in that manner. But bro, that is not an assault rifle. It's not even an SKS. You know, an MK14 or something like that, man. You know? That tells you a whole lot, yeah? But, you know, I may be wrong. sister just gave me some chow right now. So you guys, she just saved my life because I the only reason. Before I enjoy this chow, let's enjoy the content that the guys so far been able to bring towards our attention. 21st century on that little bit of that edge corner. And there's 10 teams in the cut right now. And I'm not even sure what team has the highest number of eliminations so far. Is it? Because 21st century has nothing. Cyclone Shield. Yeah, I think they've got 7. But now they've got only Stoner. Dream Team, I believe, will be that team that gets it done. Bravo will spray, tries to connect to Sean there, but Sean is very, very dangerous when it comes to peeking and opening the scope. Ooh, I had the MK14. I had it ring. Oh, chocolatey goodness. Phasing out of the walls right there, but Sean will get dropped immediately. And this guy, he has the MK14. How do you get dropped? But Chocolate is there to get another one down. UAE in trouble. Down to one player. Feigning inside the corner, and he tries to make him through, but chocolatey goodness is there. This guy is cracked, fam. Jesus. Man, you gotta do the sign of the cross after that one, because that was some chocolatey goodness from the Invincibles. Clutching out the entirety of UAE. And Kenzo, you can hear him in the distance. You hear Kenzo in the distance there, popping away some shots. Unfortunately, will not amount to much of anything there. He will be the last player left for the guys from Dream Team, and they only have 4 eliminations. I mean, you know, this tells you an interesting story of how these teams are trying to navigate these positions, you know. Could be a little bit more, could be a little bit less, but you know. 21st century finally getting their hands dirtied. But it is Wheezy who gets knocked away. Fugitive Esports as well, having a player knocked to Necromancer. But Fugazi is there to confirm Wheezy. First Arctic's back up to a 2-man team. But unfortunately, Agathe has been swept away. Amali is there for Madness Esports. These guys have been having an interesting... Oh, Top C! With a Kuroko no basket on that nade. Because that was a banger. And now Deadshot trying to run away from his teammate. But he will be spotted away by Top C again. And swept away for the goodness there. 3 eliminations to Madness Esports. Action. Yeah, Funky, you know what I'm talking about. Only one man held the VSS and made the lobby cry, and that was me. Like, I terrorized niggas with the VSS. Like, stop playing. Anybody that says it's not true, may they come 1v1. Oh, I go bet 100k. 100k 1v1. VSS only. Stop playing. It'll give me like 20 points. Will give me 20 points ahead though. No why me. Ooh, Fugitive Esports actually looking up. Oh, exposure there. A little bit too much exposure. As Zhao Bao will get tagged up to about 40 HP, but he will get out of dodge in time. But Fugazi will bleed out, unfortunately, to the blue zone. 21st century now trying to make their advance. They've already lost one player, and they're down to a 3-man team here. They're trying to breach inside of that play zone, but they're being held at gunpoint by so many teams, and it might be a Michael Phelps type of thing here. They might decide to go the water route. I mean, that would be the most logical route here, but Fugitive Esports, I don't know if they can hear. Yes, they've heard. And Necromancer will shoot in that general direction, but Sino Rambo will get out of dodge. Fugitive Esports, the play zone, shrinking. Stage 5 circle, you do not want to be outside of it. It is very, very dangerous. Necromancer bleeding out. But how much damage is he willing to take, though? What if these guys just pop a grenade onto him? Oh, that's a nice burning sensation there. He pops in a little bit of a nice one, but just falls a little bit too short. Another player for Fugitive Esports will get swept away, and now they're coming out from this position. What? This dude really think you're gonna win outside the zone? Totally forgot about this guy. And 21st Century will sweep things up for Fugitive Esports. Fugitives are no longer fugitives. They've been caught. That's a beautiful touch. But Madness Esports, unfortunately, they've cured their madness. They've sent them back into the lobby. And Sino Rambo, the last one for 21st Century, I believe he will be somebody getting tagged up again. And I said it, they should have just used the water route. No Rage Esports are already across the way, spraying into that position there. But Roy trying his absolute best to feed into the guys from Cyclone Shield. But they do have a better position and it will work out for them. And now they're up 7 eliminations. I don't think they're up 7. I think it was the Blazon that claimed that one. But Stoner has been spotted. And he will be sent backpacking into the lobby, courtesy of C4. Coming in from the north. But here comes another rotational team. Rotation. 2 eliminations since morning. Even No Rage probably have more eliminations than them. Because these guys have been on the move. Yes. 5 eliminations to No Rage Esports. Well, it was actually out of these 5. It was the guys from 1011 that donated 4. Congrats to 1011 for donating 4 to the guys from No Rage Esports, and here comes C4 in a 4 versus 2, 1 apiece. Kenzo, the team hopper. Can he hop into a chicken dinner here? Pops a smoke to the left, trying to hide his true intentions. It would be very interesting if Kenzo pulls a hat out of a rabbit here, but his helmet is blown up all the way, seriously damaged. Dream is on his right. Has he heard him though? Trying to make the advance. He's been heard, tagged up a little bit there, but Cold will get knocked away. Totally forgot about Dream. Ooh, this guy is prone immediately. Wow, he went prone. These guys are no good now. Stop whining. That guy no good. Proning immediately. And that will be the end, surely. Judzy will get the finishing touches onto the guys from No Rage Esports, and that will be a chicken dinner to the guys from C4 with 4 eliminations. All right, beautiful stuff. 5 eliminations following through by No Rage Esports in 2nd place, and Dream Team in 3rd place with 8. That's from Cyclone Shield in 4th place with 7. That's from 21st Century in 5th place with 3. 4th place, 6th place actually with 4. Madness Esports, Fugitive Esports in 7th place with 2, and the Invincibles in 8th place with 1. Invincible 8th place with 4. 3 from the Chocolate Man. 5 eliminations to the guys from First Arctics and in 9th place. UAE in 10th place with 5 as well. The Outsiders in 11th place with 4. And 11. The rest of the guys from Men of Blood with 4 as well. And Unsullied Army in 13th place with 2. Ted 11, 14th place with 1. Habitual Gaming in 15th place with 2. Vibe in 16th place with nothing. And Fowlplay in 17th place with nothing. Okay, I can't even tell you guys. I can't even tell you guys what the leaderboard is looking like right now. I'm not even gonna lie. So yeah, my sister gave me some chow. So I'm no vex. I'm working overtime. I've not had anything to eat today actually. So it's pasta and lobster, because I do be eating like I'm eating like luxury chow. Stop playing, guys. You guys ask about pasta and lobster. You know what I mean. So, woo. Yeah. Let me take this away. Actually. All right. So, beautiful turnout from the guys from C4, tasting a chicken dinner. If only this team would stop rotating around. Really. They were rotating around a lot. Like, they were so quiet in the game. That's not what the Master League is for. four eliminations, bro. That's just 8 points. With what, first place 13, could do so much better. I mean, some teams score that alone, without even first place finish, I mean, everybody has what works for them. So, we are here chowing. We are enjoying ourselves. But ladies and gentlemen, we have one more game. I think we're going to return to Iranjo where the things kicked off. I think this tonight is anybody's game. Based off of the performances I've seen so far, anyone can win. It all depends on this final game. I do not think there's a ridiculous gap on the leaderboard right now. I don't know who's walking away with that money, but I can't even tell. I honestly can't tell. Like, I honestly can't tell. No team has actually dominated through and through. So we're probably using a whole lot of leeway from game one. Like, there's a whole lot of leeway from game one, guys. So yeah, I think that's what's going on here. But pasta and lobster, guys, stop playing. Woo! Alright, guys, so by the time you catch me again, we'll have the final game for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And it is the Master League. Okay, we're back. Final game in the cut. We've had 3 games, and now we're about to have the final and last game of the night. Ooh, I've had fun bringing you guys all of this content, but you know, that does have to end very soon. But before it ends, let us go out on a bang. We had 18 teams in the first Aranjo, now we have 16. Some people had to don't break. Some people just no get vibes again. But you know why? Because they don't scatter their morale. You know, we had 68 players in the first lobby. Now we have 61. So that tells you how this has been progressing so far. But ladies and gentlemen, it is the Master League. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let me take you through the final game of the night. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, the NPL returns. Competition. Point system go change you. He gonna change back if you die first. And you get 4 kills, only 4 points you go get, so don't go lose guard. The practice is to get you ready for gun, combat, to improve your combat skills. That is what the practice is for you to improve your combat skills, improve how you take fights, improve how you reposition after every engagement, stuff like that. You practice how to do it. NPL is not about that one. You use what you've learned here to apply it into the original setting, of the Battle Royale format. That is what this practice is for. Tomorrow, don't go and land with somebody and think they will not camp you out and kill you. Well, they will not even be remorseful. They go lobby you straight for NPL tomorrow. They go lobby you straight. No, send your papa. NPL is not Master League. They go Gazolo. And Vibe is here in school. Let me bring my plate close to my mouth, I beg. Nobody whine me. There's more bodies in the cut though. There's more bodies in the cut. All right. Right. Got audio back. Now let's see. Let's take a look at the diamonds. Ooh, I wonder who is listening to that new Soundtown Dave and what's his name? Central C's new song. All the way out here in the north, there was some action. Fowlplay again. They started to brutalize people from Saverny. I think Habitual Gaming was here in the first game and they got blown away. Have you learned nothing? That sounds like Game of Thrones. Ooh. Yeah, Misty, get out of there. Get out of there, man. Shit, that's never gonna work. Top boy is there. Grenades already swinging through. They know of your position. Can you take one with you? Is that what you're trying to do? Take one on your way? There is no way this guy wants to take you there. Oh, I'm impressed. I can't lie, that was impressive, but bro, there's so many bodies around him, man. Top boy is prone. Okay, he's not prone, he's crouching. I don't know, he's not moving around, so I think he's AFK. Yeah, this dude is AFK. That will be the end of the journey for him. That's Fowlplay will etch out 4 eliminations at the expense of Habitual Gaming yet again. Unfortunate turn of events. First Arctics and no gaming. Looks like they're getting to a little bit of something here. The outsiders losing Orisha very, very early, I might add. But First Arctics do have 2 players locked away. Deadshot and wait a minute. No, wait. Oh, Gunner, you have to go for that finish, bro. Go for the finish. Sacrifice yourself, man. No gaming. Yeah, these guys are stalemating. They're not going to do much of anything from here. They got the knock, but they're not pushing forwards. Again, this will get you punished in the NPL. You cannot do this in the NPL. If you get a knock like this, you gotta reposition. Now, the enemy now knows where to fight you from. You have to reposition as quickly as possible. Advance your position, make it better, so that the enemy will not know, if they make a quick movement or rotation, that they don't run into you. That is what it is. But the outsiders are having a lot of trouble to navigate through. And you see what I talked about. Bibbs has made an advancement from that position, but it is too late. You know, they've heard him. There's no element of surprise anymore. First Arctics will have to navigate through. But Guns is driving a vehicle. Yeah, he's going to give away his position to these guys by pulling up here, and he's going to get isolated. That is the way this is going to play out very, very shortly. I see that playing out this way. He's all alone. Unless Gunnar can do something for the outsiders. Oh, the Invincibles, Chocolate Man. You see him in the feed there. He's getting something done, but where is that happening though? Ooh, looks like all the way out here, not too far away actually from Rozok. Acid will get knocked off course, but I don't know if the finish has come through. Yep, he's all alone. He's all alone. This is an easy job for the Invincibles actually. Do something about this one. That was just oops. The sound effect when somebody runs over somebody is so funny. Oh, Cyclone shield on that's 10-11, making an advance to a little bit of a tight position here. 21st Century will be the team actually that gets knocked off. I think that was Power that got spotted out there. I don't know what's going on, but I think he's going to get picked up. Oh, yep, Power will bleed out and gets blown away actually, courtesy of Skinny and Roach. 10-11 starting strong once again. They don't necessarily have the best game in Sanhok, but hopefully they're trying to, you know, reconvene and set something up here. 21st Century, will they take the fight? I don't think they should, because this 10-11 team is not one you want to trifle with. They will break your ankles. Oh, but 21st Century are rotating around. They are still around. They are not letting go of this position. I'm not sure what the play is here. Okay, they really want to take the fight. Oh no, Snuffy pulls up a little bit too close. Intel fed away, gets sprayed up, gets touched off, but he is going to get knocked off clean by Baby, and he will be confirmed. Again, the danger of lack of communication, that is what it gets you. I mean, these guys totally switched off, you know, Roach and Skinny totally switched off. There's no way they're not looking here and seeing these guys. I mean, you know. Oh my days, Skinny gets knocked off. 21st Century. Will they make the push though? I mean, the push will work here, but Bego is there to suppress fire and restrain them from pushing. He is going to tax, you know, Rambo all the way down to about 1 HP. That will delay the push, and I don't think that push will be happening, but 10-11 will need to get out of this position. I don't think they have the capacity or the capabilities to fight from this position. It will not work out for them. Oh, but Bego will get chased down actually. Tries his absolute best to navigate through, gets the first knock. Will he get a second? Bego rains hell on 21st Century with the MG. He sprays them like demons. Like he's trying to exercise some demons out of some ops right there. That is the way you do it, man. Putting a Yep, breach, and now they will breach. They will breach. Oh, sprays right through, but Skinny is going to get knocked by Shino Rambo there. Dangerous position to work the instincts here. But I'm not sure what is going on here. What is Shino Rambo going to do though? Is he going to take a 1 versus 3 against the guys from 10-11? Or will he get out of dodge? Interesting choice of movements there, but the reset already coming on. 3 versus 1 potentially, as Wheezy is on the rear end. He's giving all the intel he can. Shino Rambo repurposes and repositions again to the right hand side, but he has been spotted now. That is the wrongest call, but he will survive and he will get out of dodge. beautiful work coming in from 21st Century, able to get a couple of things done, but again the sprays were good, and Tino Rambo will be in a dangerous position from that northern side. When he starts to spray, will he catch Roach? Sprays it a little bit too close, but Wheezy finally bleeds out. Bego rotating all the way from the left, getting tagged up again. Tino Rambo trying to wane out and hold off to the guys from 21st Century, but again he rotates farther left, and now he's out of sight from the rest of the guys from 10-11, but Bego is there, sprays him clean, changes positions and changes angles. Again, the tags are fantastic, but the absolute sheer numbers there, he's getting tagged up again, and Skinny will seal the deal for 21st Century, and Bego will shoot him back into the afterlife. And 10-11 will come out on top. And I told you, I said it at the beginning of this engagement, you do not want to fight these guys here. It will break your ankles. In this kind of engagement, you will not win against a team as experienced as 10-11. I mean, take a look at Danny's Bego's, you know, 1-versus-1 ability. It was absolutely phenomenal here when what he did with the MG. And that's to tell you how dangerous this player is. Absolutely tearing through the guys from 21st Century. After seeing the game they had yesterday, it's absolutely breathtaking to see how they, I'm not even sure they cracked into, you know, top 3 today, man. That tells you a whole lot. Ooh, but 5 eliminations here for the guys from our first Arctics. The guys from the Invincibles unfortunately are up 5 eliminations as well, but they have lost Ronnie to the Forces of Darkness, unfortunately. Forces of Darkness, come on, that's not a bad team name. You guys, Forces of Darkness, what are you guys saying? Forces of Darkness, that's not a bad, that's not a bad team name. I was also thinking of another team name, Holy Ghost Fire. Now hear me out. I mean, that's not a bad name, guys. Holy Ghost Fire. I mean, come on, be real. Be real, that's not too far-fetched. Let's be for real. That's not too far-fetched at all. Holy Ghost Fire, stop playing. It's not too much. It's absolutely doable. But 5 here with 1 elimination courtesy of Kenny, and I think it's because he's playing a rear end. So that was that was how he was going to get an elimination. I think he squeezed him out there, but Choco. Okay. I see the appeal now. I see the appeal for the Invincibles. Chocolate is Choco. Yeah, I see the appeal now. It makes sense now. Woo! Numbers starting to dwindle again. Down now to 26 players, and that is 9 teams in the cut, but Prox has been knocked off again. And now the breach. It's time for him to breach. Vibe trying the absolute best to tear through these corners. Kenny still playing the rear end. Iceman is there, just downstairs, holding off by himself. But how much damage can he do? Prox will be sent back into the lobby again. He tries his absolute best, but that will be the end. Agathe unfortunately could not work her magic there, but Kenzo will catch the guys from Men of Blood. 11 falls, and Nemesis. Okay, alright, Nemesis, thank you. Nemesis trying to hold off there. C4 losing yet another play. Imagine winning the last game and here you are about to go out in 9th place. Judzy, who got the final touch in the final game. Will that mean something here? Jex OP is on the ground floor, and that will be the end of C4. Judzy burned to a crisp. And now Shad, the last one up for the guys from Men of Blood, I think. Oh, he's not the last one up actually, it's a full team up. They've actually been able to get those resets up, but Jex OP with an angular spray and an angular touch. But take a look at Kenzo all the way on the rear end there. And now Lucid will make the advance. Here we go, crashing into the corner there, hops right down. to get the reset onto his player. Sad. The utility. Oh, man! Oh, man, they give this one baby dear. Baba won't do reset. Oh, man, they reset him. They give that nigga a drive through. That's what you call ordering and drive through. They drove through that nigga. He was lucid dreaming. Cause goddamn, Creed and the rest of the guys from Men of Blood having a field day with this one. Absolutely pathetic. At 10-11, you can see them driving through. Beggar trying to hold off with Kenzo. There's an interesting setting. Drives a little bit too close for comfort. Did this guy just park his car? Oh, that's a nice touch from Bego. Parked his car under the UAZ, turned around, got the finish, and got back into his vehicle. If that is not Idanation's chapter Bego, then I don't know what to call it. But that's an absolute banger of a spray coming in from Bego. Skinny will hightailing and get out of that position. The guys from a Men of Blood absolutely seething and foaming at the mouth here because of this position. But the guys from a 10-11 will want to take this advance. And the wiser thing to do would be to destroy all vehicles in sight. Destroy every single vehicle in sight. And you can see that is what they are doing. The smarter play, the wiser play. 11 is there, sprays right through. Will catch Bego if he's not careful enough, but he ducks just in time. 11 spray is nothing to joke about, but it would be a wiser call for them to destroy as much vehicles as possible to limit the amount of movement the guys from Men of Blood can make from this position, because they are a direct threat. And they have started to make the advance inside of that next zone. Creed will stay behind to gather some more intel, but that will say more. Sean thrown on the ground. Chocolate is knocked away, unfortunately. Studio boy will be pulling up to the scene there. That's a beautiful touch. 2 down now. Iceman is the last one up inside the shack. He might decide to send a Molotov cocktail to burn instead, but a little bit of a touch. There's an unfortunate scenario, but Iceman will come, steal, kill, and destroy, and get back into the shack in time to get that reset. Now, this is what you call before. That was so quick. Iceman made that happen so quick, but here comes a banger. The guys from Men of Blood pulling up to the scene. A little bit of a touch, tags him up, and again that will be the end of Vibe. But Creed will succumb to play zone, and that is the danger of taking fights outside of the zone. But he is going to get his health all the way back up actually, and that was a beautiful one to watch, as the guys from the Invincibles will be doing their rotation coming in from the southern side. But again, No Rage Esports is going to be laying in wait. We're able to squeeze out a couple of rotations to work with, but again, the play zone has moved towards the mansion area, and now any team that is inside of the play zone now has heavily blessed. Sprays out fantastic, does the benefit from links, but this guy doesn't know how to shoot anyone out of vehicles, unfortunately, and that is not going to cut it just yet. No Rage Esports will have to move out of this position very, very shortly, and here come the guys from 10-11, the only team, I believe, inside of the play zone. Now all they have to do is keep everyone else out. There's not a lot of bodies. All they have to do is keep everyone else at bay. The guys from Men of Blood trying to navigate and rotate inside, but No Rage Esports looking very, very tricky here. Look at all of the bodies inside. The guys from 10-11 have all the angles, have all the ideas, but can they make it work for them? Roach is yet to pop his cherry tonight. He hasn't gotten any elimination in this game, in this match rather, but will that be able to do something for him? He has to keep the rest of these teams at bay though. The right hand side is not free just yet. He has spotted DG. Now he can hear the vehicles, the rotation coming in from the guys from Men of Blood, and they are trying to take the play zone, and now this is where it's going to get tactical. Who is going to, choose the play zone first? And it's an unfortunate scenario for 10-11. They do have a 3-man team here, but they can't do much. The zone is too big for them to be held. But Deji with a spray onto Bego. We saw them eliminate the guys from 10-11 in Sano. Can they do it again? Deji just opened the floodgates though for the guys from No Rage. but he cannot act on that. The resources and utilities already coming out, but he's making that rotation onto the right hand side. But how much of a rotation can he make? And here comes Moses trying to breach through, but does he know that there's some ops behind him though? And the sprays continue. Ooh, Roach is going to get tagged up. Wait a minute. And here comes Bego. Smokes out in front. No rage. Leading to the guys from... Oh, that's a nice spray from Bego. Tries to connect, and that will be the end. It's a 3 versus 1 now. 5 eliminations for 10-11. Will they make it 6? Creed has been spotted. Grenades, utility starting to swindle outside. The play zone, unfortunately, is in favor of the guys from 10-11. There's no way Creed will make it inside of this zone without getting blown away, either by bullets or by a grenade or something. But Skinny will find him first and seal the deal. 10-11. Chicken dinner that tastes like money. But I don't know if they were able to do enough, because the guys from Men of Blood did a fantastic banger of 10 eliminations. That is 20 points and a second place finish. But they've not had the best of games throughout today, really. So, you know, who can tell? Honestly, I have no idea what the leaderboard is going to look like. Well, I can't even lie, man. But 10-11 with a chicken dinner and 6 eliminations to boot. And the guys from Men of Blood in 2nd place with 10. No Rage eSports in 3rd place with 3. Invincibles in 4th place with 8. Guys from Madness in 5th place with nothing. Vibe in 6th place with 4. Dream Team in 7th place with 6. C4 in 8th place with 4. First Arts in 9th place with 5. Cyclone Shield in 10th place with 2. UAE in 11th place with nothing. 21st Century in 12th place with 1. Fowlplay in 13th place with 5. And the guys from No Gaming with 1. Outsiders with 1. And Habitual Gaming with nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end. We have come to the end of the Masters League tonight. I had so much fun, you know, just I had so much fun just bringing all of this content outside to you guys. A big shout out to every single one who turned up on the stream. Jahad, my main man, big shout out to you. Stoner is in the chat. Topsy is in the chat. Agatha is crying tears in my chat. Agatha, don't cry in my chat. I don't need you crying no tears in my chat, man. Mashed Potatoes was here as well. So yeah, big shout out to every single one that tuned in and turned up. Master League, big shout out to the organizers for bringing practice. The better you get, the better it is. But ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the night where I will be saying goodbye. And I will catch you guys tomorrow on 10N80's channel. For what? The NPL. The rain splits continues. Yeah, the NPL returns tomorrow, same time, 9 PM WAT. I think you guys have already seen the groups. You guys have seen the grand finale leaderboard, so you already know what time it is. You know what? You know how we stay strapping. So ladies and gentlemen, stay ready. It's the NPL tomorrow. Do not forget to tune in and stay strapped. I'm your boy Priest, and I'm signing out. Let me eat my food. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Big shout out to every single one of you. One love, man. See you guys tomorrow. NPL season